Forest Hill School District already does a great job preparing our students for the future. But if there's three things that I could identify that we could be doing in the future, it would be financial literacy. Here we're talking about balancing a budget, how to do your taxes, the importance of credit. Practicing empathy would be the second thing. This is something that I think is lacking in society in general. But with empathy, we're talking about an acknowledgement of how your words and actions affect other people, how the actions and words of others affect other people. And while you might never be able to see the world through the eyes of another individual, at the very least, acknowledging that someone may feel differently about something than you do. And then finally, professional development. As a college professor, I see how students are developed professionally as they come up through high school. And this can be twofold. One, I think the importance of your traditional professional development issues like resume preparation, email etiquette, job search process. But beyond that, I think as a society we put too much pressure on young people to know what they want to do early in life and follow down that path. But the world has changed. The days of working decades in the same profession, in the same career are gone. So often now we see people changing their careers and following their passions. And so when I think about professional development, I think about exposing our children to the variety of career options that exists, encouraging them to follow their passions, exploring their creativity, and trying to really figure out how they can marry their passion with their profession so they can get job satisfaction, or they can realize job satisfaction as they progress through life. I think it's really important that we rely on experts in these fields to provide us guidance on the best way to prepare our students with financial literacy, empathy, and professional development. In addition, I'd also be a strong advocate working with the State Board of Education to include these items in the statewide curriculums to ensure that our students are prepared moving forward.
The first thing that comes to mind is just a strong education academically, having high academic rigor in all of our classrooms, and especially with regard to reading, which is a focus of mine in my daily teaching as well. We have to ensure that we are using the best instructional practices we have to help all of our kids be successful readers, because that is access to curriculum and content in later grades, that is access to life opportunities. So very much academic rigor and just ensuring we are giving every kid the best educational opportunities during the day that we can is really important. And from a board perspective, I can help with that again because I bring a lot of the research background. I spend time in it looking at what's new and what are we learning from the science of learning and the science of reading that can help us make those good decisions for our kids. The second one would be really making sure we're building up our kids' soft skills as well. In this century, with the jobs that are out there or the ones that haven't even been created yet, what we need to make sure we're preparing our students with are skills like communicating with others, collaborating, being able to work together, problem solving, and cultural competence, being able to work in a global world with a diverse workforce and use the energy that exists through that to be able to create the best products or outcomes or problem solving that they can with those skills. And then finally, just continuing to provide really strong enrichment activities, because a lot of that skill development happens from not only within the classroom, but from the extracurriculars, from art to music to sports to community service and everything our kids have access to. So just making sure that we keep all of those three really strong for our students and then continue to improve them as we can.